Hello, I'm your friendly neighborhood Louis Perez, and we all want to see our favorite comic book characters on the big screen. But here's the problem. Sometimes when we want it too much, it can lead to them being shafted in. And that's what today's list is all about. This is the top 5 most shafted characters in superhero movies. Let's get started and let's not waste any time. Number 5. Deadpool from X-Men Origins Wolverine. Now, Deadpool is a pretty popular assassin in the Marvel Universe, and when people heard they was going to be in this film, they were excited, like, but when they see, and at first, Spider-Man was a good choice for Deadpool. You know, he got the role down, and he was honestly not a bad choice for the role. He could have done a very good job. You know, I personally think he could have done great, but at the end of the movie, when we see the true Deadpool, what do we get? Barakapool! Baraka's retarded brother. That's not Deadpool, that's Barakapool. And really, that's really the only I can do to describe him. They took the one thing that made Deadpool famous. And you know what that one thing is? His mouth! They took the merc with the mouth's mouth. How is that even possible? Have you even read a Deadpool comic? If you did, then you know that the one thing that makes Deadpool so popular is his bloody mouth! Like, seriously, the only person that can really describe how this is my best friend Jason. But unfortunately, since he's not here, only I can really describe it. But I can tell you, when people saw this, they were pissed off. You know, they took one of the most well-loved characters in Marvel history, and they just turned him into Barakapool. No, that's not Deadpool. That's Barakapool there. He's not Deadpool. Deadpool has a mouth. That's Barakapool. Number 4, Cyclops from the X-Men movies. Now Cyclops, well, now here's everything that Cyclops did in the X-Men movies. 1, he led his team. 2, he's in love with Jean Grey. 3, he has a rivalry with Wolverine. And 4, he shoots Magneto. The second film, he gets captured in the first act, is nowhere in the second, he gets brainwashed, and he weeps over Jean's death. The third movie, he mourns about Jean and goes to Alkali Lake where he promptly dies. You know, I'm not the biggest Cyclops fan, but he's the leader. He probably deserves to lead a bit more than he does in these movies. Yeah, you know what? He's been shafted so many times, and he gets a cute little cameo in Origins. Like, he really does deserve his own spin-off at this point. Number 3, Venom from Spider-Man 3. Why Venom? Well, here's the thing. Spider-Man... Oh, no. Venom is my favorite Spider-Man villain, and I couldn't wait to see him back on the big screen. And to be honest, his effects were awesome. Like, he looked like Venom, and he was so slithering about. He looked awesome. For the little time we ever saw him, for 5 whole minutes. 5 whole minutes! Okay, here's the thing. He gets a total of 3. Okay? Sorry about that, folks. Ice cream. Not the best, but they're good. Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah. He's literally only in 3 scenes. 3 total scenes. 1 is where he gets the suit. 2, when he talks to Eddie Brock. Oh no, not Eddie Brock, with Flynn Marco. And 3, in the final battle, where he promptly dies. You know what? If they would have kept Eddie Brock and save the symbiote. We could have saved him for the fourth Spider-Man. We could have had a great rivalry between him and Carnage, or maybe a team-up even. But no, they just had to promptly kill him off. But no, exactly. Apparently, the only reason why Venom was even in this project was because Sony forced Sam Raimi to do it because it would have sold more tickets. What a sad way to put a great character in it. Number 2, Angel. Now, why Angel? He gets more screen time than Venom, and he probably is one of the most interesting characters in the film. True, and he is well acted. But unlike Venom, who actually served a purpose in this film, Angel has nothing to contribute to the entire film. Like seriously, from the 4 scenes that he's in, he is cutting his wings off as a child. He doesn't want to get his cure on, and jumps out of a building. He meets the X-Men for the final battle, and he saves his father in the final battle. 4 scenes, and none of them are related to the plot. Or any importance to the plot, more to say. Now, here's the thing. Angel could have been good, but they just wasted him completely. There's only 4 scenes and very little use to them. He better get a bigger role in the X-Men Apocalypse, and that movie better be a good send-off to the X-Men. And the number 1 most shafted characters in comic book movies is Venom. No wait, Bane. Yeah. Sorry, mommy. Excuse me. Hmm? Yay! Anyway, this is the name. He is a Sasquatch with no hair. He is Bigfoot with actual clothes on, and he was literally just like Bane had enough brains. Bane had enough brains to outsmart Batman, and enough brawn to break him. But in this movie, he's a mindless gorilla to serve under Poison Ivy. Like Poison Ivy says, and that's like every Poison Ivy action figure comes with this guy, Main Bane. Which, no, never came with one. Like, seriously, what a poor use of a character. They turned Bane, an intelligent mercenary that literally broke the Bat, into a mindless gorilla. Thank you, Christopher Nolan, for making Bane a bigger threat in Christopher Nolan. Now some of these problems were resolved. Like for example, Bane, he got a way better treatment in The Dark Knight Rises, and thank you for that. Venom, he's getting his own spin-off, so we're probably gonna get that. There's probably no hope for Cyclops unless they reboot the entire franchise. Angel, he probably could come back in Apocalypse, and Deadpool, highly doubt it. Anyway, I hope there's a lot more characters that have been shafted, but I could only get out of 5. And with the entire technical problems, I mean, I'm sorry I couldn't do 10, but with the technical problems I've been having lately, I could only fit in 5. Anyway, I hope that these are the only shafted characters that we ever get to see, and hopefully we get to see more of our favorite comic book characters, but actually have a point in it. I'm your friendly neighborhood Luis Perez.